Hello everyone, this is Crystal Lee, your host with We Are Magick, and today we're off the script. I have a subject that I want to talk about, and before you attack me, light workers, it's not what you think it is. You'll actually agree with me on this one. This is about loving light. It's not just love and light. Stay tuned. Now, for some of you who already know how I am about self-love, self-growth. I'm all the self. Strong spirituality. You are God, period, poo. Okay? Goddess, whatever you want to call yourself. That's what I'm about. So, naturally, if I don't mess up the mic, because the mic is really giving me a hard time today, I got my favorite shirt on. All about naps, because we got to take care of ourselves, guys. We are too busy out here just pushing ourselves beyond the limits. We got to learn to say no to people. We got to learn to be better to ourselves. We are always showing up for everyone else, but we don't show up for ourselves. You know the vibes, guys. If you follow me, this is what I talk about. I know when I say the matrix system, it's like the movie, okay? There are people at play that want you to believe that you are worthless, that God hates you, that you have to prove yourself to a God. And then if you're not proving yourself to a God to get into heaven, you got to prove yourself to your parents. You got to prove yourself to your teachers, to your bosses, to your employers, to your clients. We are constantly trying to prove our worth to people to the point where we forget how worthy we truly are to ourselves. So let's just go back to zero. Let's start over. Let's act like we are just entering into Earth right now, and we're going to start over. So everything that you have been taught and that you have been programmed to believe, just thank the experience. Thank you. We're going to start over. Okay. It's a history lesson. Like, oop, boop. Okay. Let's close that chapter. That chapter no longer exists anymore. This is a new season. Speaking of seasons, I just celebrated my 40 great birthday. My oldest son said that. He's like, "Oh, you're about to be 40 great." I was like, period. Yeah, so I just turned 48. Past 2 birthdays, I see this as a new year. Everybody celebrates January 1st all over the globe. It's cute. I'm here for it. But remember, everything spells. So just remember that. And they want you to take this one day of the year and just start all these resolutions. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Blah, 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 blah. Why not do that every new moon or every new birthday? Your new year starts, your new season starts on your birthday, boo. I celebrated my 48th turn around the sun, my 48th year on this planet, my 48th year as Crystal Lee. And with that being said, I've had some very serious, upsetting things happening lately. So I really didn't get to ring it in like I wanted it to. But what I did notice with this birthday through these stressful situations, even though I got kind of depressed again and I've, did a thing that Scorpios do, and all water signs, we just freaking hide. I noticed through this very stressful situation, I handled it. I handled it better than I've ever handled anything before. And that is beautiful. Yes, I did the thing. I'm a recluse. I went back in, but that's good. That's not bad. And I'm not going to be upset with myself about hiding or not posting or not doing podcasts. I'm tired of you got to do it this way and you got to do it that way. And I'm a free agent, boo. I want to enjoy my life. So let's talk about the subject, love and light. Love, the ultimate energy, the ultimate out of all of the energies. Love is not a feeling. Love is a vibration. It's an energy. You get the feelings, right? You get all the feelings that come with that energy or that vibration of love. All right. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have a husband. So my love that I usually give towards that person, I can now put on myself. and learn to heal and forgive myself. Light is energy. We are all light. We all come from source. If you had some type of machine or mechanism, let's say Dr. Joe Dispenza was in your face right now, he could show you with science, physical proof that you are energy. It's already been proven that people can illuminate cities. So I'm telling you, they feed off of our vibration, your light. Okay, so it's bigger than the dark versus the light bullshit, the religious bullshit they've been pushing for millennia. Everything serves a purpose. Stop seeing God as the ultimate just love being. God is also destruction. You have to see yourself as all. I had a follower tell me to incorporate my shadow. Have I incorporated my shadow and stuff like that? Boo, I am my shadow. See, this is the thing. If anything, embody love, gratitude, joy, abundance, success. Embody destruction too. Embody the meanness. Embody, just accept who you are and heal it. If you keep ignoring like I have been doing all my life, it catches up to you. It doesn't go away. You have to face it. So yes, heal yourself. Forgive yourself. Don't hate yourself. Hating yourself will lead to depression. Anger turned inward is depression. Self-hatred, depression. It's more than a chemical imbalance. And trust me, I've been suffering from this since I was little. I almost committed suicide at 9 years old. So I know what it feels like to hear the voices. You are worth more dead than you are alive. I don't know if they're going to get me in trouble for that. But look here, YouTube and Facebook. Suicide is a real thing. And we cannot turn into these other countries to where you can't say anything without upsetting an algorithm. I get people don't understand where other people come from or what they believe in, but we need to be more accepting of other people's beliefs. I also believe that I'm just want to explain to you what I've been going through. I have a lot of bitterness towards certain individuals, and that's my bad. That's my fault. That is my flaw. That is what I deal with. I get hurt by certain individuals, and then I go into, they're judgmental and they're evil and they're fake, hypocritical, and they're not who they are. And, I'll just judge the whole group of them. That is horrible. That's prejudice. So technically, because of my upbringing and my experience with, let's just have a therapy session, babies. My experience with religion, it put me in a very negative space of y'all fake as fuck. How can you sit there and tell people to act a certain way, bitch, and you are the most negative, fake, and this is me. This is who I am. This is me. So this is me coming for you fake people. There's a lot of damage you've done to people where you're causing this cycle of ignorance and negativity and what we would say evil, because when you keep hurting people, hurt people, fix your fucking shit. I'm doing my best not to hurt people out here or destroy people or manipulate people. I feel like this. If you hate me, if you don't like me, keep it fucking moving. Do not come into my life and try to destroy me, because I'm going to tell you right now, and I've said this before, people get fucked up fucking with me. And I'm not cursing you. I'm not hurting you. That's the thing. I'm talking about these fake fucking people out here who are ops. And I know as source, that is your job to with me, but as source for me, my job is to handle you. So it's karma, boo. You can have dharma or karma. I have been destroyed by people who call themselves light workers or call themselves Christians or good people, and they were not good people. I mean, these are the same people who will stand up in a pulpit, tell you that, adultery is bad, cheating is bad, but then go mess with someone's wife or husband or child, all in the name of Jesus. These are the people I'm talking about. So no, it's not all love and light, is it? No, it's nastiness. It's manipulation. I just don't like using the word evil, because I don't want to say demonic either, Because again, you can heal demonic energy, transmute it into energy that serves your highest good. So you can call them angels or demons. I mean, they're all the same energy. It's literally the same energy. I told my ex-husband the other day, I was like, everybody's all Archangel Michael, oh my God, he's love, he's light, he's everything. But I mean, if you really read the Bible, you would know Archangel Michael fucks you up in the end. Kills a third of the population. That's what they do. Is he a demon? Why? Because God told that angel to do that. Well, God also programmed the angels to be who they are. It's balance. This is what this is. We have got to learn to focus on ourselves and fix ourselves. Once we come as a collective healed unit, the shenanigans that they're doing over there, and this isn't about a group of people. This is not about, because this is what they do, guys. I'm explaining something to you. The way, I don't even want to say government, because there's a lot of government workers that are just being done wrong. But when I say the elitist, the world leaders, the ones that come together during Bilderberg groups, they tell us how the fuck it's going to go, how the money's going to go and the taxes, and they're going to just ruin our lives for the next 10 years. Those bastards, that's what the ones I'm talking about. The rich people that know the truth, that aren't really religious, but act like they're religious to push this Abrahamic agenda of my God can whoop your God's ass. So with that being said, you have a group of people who literally worship the same God, the Abrahamic God, each other. That's my beef with religion, what you're witnessing right now. It's the God told this group of people to go and fuck up another group of people who are just minding their own goddamn bit. Kill them, kill their women, kill the babies, steal all their shit. Even though he just said murder is the abomination and you'll go to hell. Kill the babies? What the babies do? Why are you stealing shit? I thought stealing was bad. Why are you, not only are you stealing their stuff, and then they move on to another territory. Like, what the fuck are we doing? And then you want to blame the devil. No, honey, that's humans. That's humanity. So where's the love and light? Please fucking tell me. I'll wait. And yeah, you can boycott and we can march and we can destroy. We can do all the fucking shit. And then guess what happens? They do something nice and then it just goes back to normal and the news will focus on something else. Do not fall for it. Do you fucking understand me? Don't fall for it. I think a reason why this shit is happening, why this group came out of nowhere and just started with the shenanigans, a lot of people are walking away from religion. Government sanctioned religion, not spiritual beliefs with the Creator and the Most High or anything like that. They're walking away from the fear of, oh God, if I don't love God, I'm gonna go to hell. Like, they're still out there though. There's still plenty of Bible thumpers. I was one of them. Whoa, I would love you straight to hell. I will pull out scripture on your ass so fast, and blah, 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 blah. I have recruited people over to Christianity. God, I feel so bad, but all this had to happen for a reason. All of this had to happen for a reason. I loved you so hard that I wouldn't give up on you. I'd aggravate the shit out of you. So yeah, that's what happened. I look back on my life with that religion. Oh yeah. I wasn't a Paul or nothing, but yeah, that's who I was. And then I was a Hebrew Israelite, and oh my God, I see the Facebook memories come up and I'm just like, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed that I was that narrow-minded and that fucking evil. Yeah, that's evil. There we go. I said it. That's evil. That's evil when you think you're the only chosen ones. It's evil when you think you're the best or you're the only ones out here that are doing like really everyone is source having their own experience. So if we're constantly doing this, and trust me, I used to be in the news. Oh, I was a Democrat. I voted. I did all the things. I went to church every Sunday and Wednesday. I fucking volunteered. I did all the things, all to be told I'm not good enough. Again, it's the trying to prove yourself. Trying to prove and just, you know why? Because we were taught by our parents that we were not good enough. And then you went to school, to elementary school, and guess what? You wasn't good enough. And then you went to middle school or junior high. And then high school. And then sometimes you had teachers that was like, oh my God, you're such a good person, Crystal. I'm so proud of you. We didn't have that. If you had that, God bless you. You chose to come here and be spoiled, and good for you. But for the warriors that came out here and we came in hard. I mean, you had Saturn or Pluto or Mars. You had one of the main mean planets fucking squaring up and opposing you at your birth. I mean, you came in hard. Maybe you were molested. Maybe you were physically, emotionally, and mentally abused by your parents. Parent over here. Maybe you considered suicide. Maybe you failed at it. And you're like, God damn, I can't do that either. Like, and you were bullied in school. And maybe you were touched inappropriately, not with the molestation thing, but like other ways. Maybe a pastor or a mentor or a deacon made you feel like a piece of fucking shit. Maybe, the congregation of your church judged you all because you said Jesus was the Son of God and not God at the time. Because I didn't understand how everyone is God, not just Jesus. Maybe that happened to you. Maybe, you are diagnosed with an illness that is incurable. So somehow, in some way, you're still alive after all the surgeries, after the doctors look at you in the face and they go, there's nothing more we can do for you. But you still out here making podcasts, still working a full-time job, and maybe you're on disability. Maybe you're on disability and you're struggling paycheck to paycheck. Let me explain something to you. This is how we're going to turn our life around together. Okay? Again, I'm not making money off of this. I make money from my job. Okay? All this is free content, free information. And this is me being very transparent. If you would like to work with me, if you are struggling with trauma from childhood, if you are struggling with depression, suicidal ideation, you have dealt with divorce, molestation, abuse, and you are finding it hard to keep going, even though you have survived and you are a warrior and you're a conqueror and you went through it, but you are still struggling to push on, I will work with you. This is me opening up my services for you. Okay? Email me, contact me. We are Magick444@gmail.com. Let me know your situation. We'll chat it up and I will work with you. Okay? We'll figure out a price plan because I know everything is energy. And my main reason why I have not opened up to life coaching yet is because I feel it's that I'm not good enough to help anyone when I've been doing this shit for free my entire life. My friends and my sister told me, bitch, you've been a life coach your entire life. You've been doing this shit for free though. And I know I have people out here that wants to work with me and want to give me money, and that's crazy. And I'm literally in my own way. We are in our own way. So instead of being ungrounded and just saying everything is love and light, how about we heal? How about we take the steps to get off fear and standing in our own way? Start loving life. You're like, Crystal, how the fuck do I start loving life? Well, start working with me and I'm going to show you how. But it's literally determination, baby. It's gratitude. It's not focusing on the negative. It's focusing on the positive. And don't say you don't have anything positive in your life, because there's no way you're watching this right now alive and saying you have nothing positive. Oh, there's positives. You've had some horrible shit happen to you. No doubt in my mind. I know. Same. Same, boo. But we're still here. And shout out to the ones that said, F this. I'm going back to source. I'm checking out. I used to be so critical and mean to those type of people, because I am those people. And the fact that I chose to stay here, I was so hard on people that was like, I can't do this anymore. This fight is hard. And just because I handle things a certain way, I'm getting hot, doesn't mean everyone else handles life differently. Emotions are real. And we need to learn to not control them, but have balanced, intelligent, rational emotions. Emotions are there to serve us, not to hurt us. And like I said, love is an energy. It's a vibration that causes an emotion, just like anger is a vibration that causes the emotion. Okay? Stop saying you have an anger problem. Stop saying you're not good with your finances. Stop saying that life, is kicking you in the ass and life isn't fair and da 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 da. I know all about that hard stuff, baby. I looked up my birth chart. I wanted to see why the hell this is how I felt. On one side, I felt God spoils me rotten because I'm still alive and I survived so much. The other side is God hates my fucking guts and is trying to take me out and I'm just pushing it and just like, but I'm being very transparent with you. Okay. I don't know if y'all have ever felt this way, but I think this is how atheism starts. It's like, there's no way there's a God because what the fuck? And what it is God is in you. The kingdom of heaven is in you, baby. You are it, boo-boo. Okay? And with these elitists who know the truth about this system and how none of this shit is real, they program us at very young ages. It starts with your parents, and the parents will just keep. And I recycled it to my kids. I recycled the hell and God is going to be mad at you and the Hebrew. Oh my God. It's just the fact that you perpetuate a cycle of toxicity and like negativity. And we speak death and destruction over ourselves all day long. That's all we do because that's what we've been taught to do. So all I'm saying is love life. Love your life. Wake up in the morning. I'm guilty of this because I've been acting like a human, man. I've just been like out here like, I don't want to do this anymore. But wake up in gratitude. No matter how tired you are, just say, I love you. Even if it's to yourself, I don't care if it's to the ancestors, to the universe, God, goddess, whatever you believe in, the angels, guides, say, I love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So that starts your vibrations off right. Gratitude. Boom. Right? Then you start thinking about, don't grab the phone. Don't start scrolling. Go be kind to yourself. Get out of bed. Go make you some tea or coffee or whatever warm, fuzzy drink you want to drink. And just be and meditate and breathe and just be good to yourself for like 10 minutes. Because have y'all noticed? I'm going to do a podcast about time. Time is crazy right now. I screw the jump back and forth shit, spring forward, fall back. Fuck that shit. I'm talking about interject. Time is tripping right now. Like time is. And don't woo people. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't come on my shit saying time's not real. I'm not talking about, the clocks and the human things. I'm talking about the sun going down and up and down and up and, us waking up. And it's like there's no time. There's no time. Time's so fluid. It's right there, So take control of your time. Don't let time take control of you. That also helps with happiness. Declutter. Yeah. As I look at my son's stuff. Declutter. I declutter a lot. I got to do it again. I have a lot to declutter. It's so ridiculous. It's just holding on to stuff that you feel like someone gave you and they don't give a shit. But you just feel guilty because you can't throw it away. Because again, the programming, you got to keep everything. It's ridiculous. But the freedom, think about it. When you die, you can't take all the clutter with you. So what the fuck are we doing? Why are we holding on to shit that we don't need because someone gave it to us? My grandma gave me a coat a long time ago. I refuse to throw it away because it's like, oh no, honey, that's my last gift from her. I also have some of her dishes and stuff. I love me some of my grandma. She's one of the ancestors now. Love me some of you, Layville. But yeah, declutter can help you. Of course, I'm going to say the E word. I know we don't like to do it, but exercise will help you. It's just learning to love and baby yourself. And it'll shift your vibration, right? And then you are love and light. You're literally a walking version of love and energy because you love your life. I love my life. I could say this. I'm trying not to cry. Yes, I suffer from depression. Yes, it's because I get very overwhelmed with the things that are going on. And this is my version. This is my way of loving myself. I won't do any content. I will not post any content. I will not record myself. I will take time to heal. And I'm not going to be sorry about the shit. And I don't care about, oh, we got to be consistent. It's going to come. But my healing is more important than the consistency of social media. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But yes, if you would like to work with me, I have survived. I'll give you my, for those who don't know, I have survived molestation from my father, physical abuse, mental abuse, audio abuse, and he mentally fucked with me. The molestation thing only happened once, but he molested me mentally. Like he would, yeah, I'm being very, very honest with you. He would try to see me bathe. Like this man was sick, okay? He was a sick man. He was molested. And obviously this was the type of shit that was perpetuating down in our family. Like this was a thing. Like my aunties were molested, like by my great grandfather. So when she told me that, when my aunt told me that, I went, oh yeah, well that's what happened to Dad then. Because there's no way, he's just going to wake up one day and look at his daughter like, oh, you're hot. Like what? I'm fucking 9. I have forgiven him. He's gone. He's gone. He has transitioned. No, we were not speaking. I tried to bring him home because he was found in Kansas, on the floor, maggots on his plates, like dirty. He had fell out or something like that. And him and I were not on good terms then. But I told myself, I was like, nah, I can't have my dad. I know he's done some fucked up shit to me, but I can't live with myself, knowing he's out there just not okay and could have died like that, right? So I called him and I told him, I said, hey, I'm going to let you come live with me and my husband and my son. You can stay with us. You don't have to be out there anymore. I'll take care of you. I said, I'm going to rent a U-Haul. And me and Stacy, my sister, we agreed to go get him. He's in the hospital at the time when this happened. And then my sister calls me crying. And she said, so Dad just called APS, Adult Protective Service, at the hospital. Told them, do not allow my daughter to take me out of here. She just wants me for my money. When I tell you PTSD is a real thing, guys. Because I went back to 9 years old to that night. And you know how they show people like rocking in a corner and just holding themselves like this? That happened. I could smell him. The night happened all over again for me. Stuff that I had blocked out that I had completely forgotten about. So that's why I'm telling you, don't ignore. Heal it. Dig it out. Okay? So I didn't go get my dad. And guess what happened? He went to a nursing home. The one thing he dreaded his whole life. He said, I'd rather die than be in a nursing home. I would rather die. And he could live with me. So let's say a year later, he calls my mom. And he's like, yeah, Crystal's not talking to me anymore. Da, da, da. She's like, well, yeah, she found out about you telling APS that she just wanted you for her money, or your money. She wanted you for your money. And she was going to let you live with your money. She wasn't going to mess with your money. She won't let you just live in her home with her family so you can be comfortable, so she can take care of you. And you blew it. You know what he said? Well, tell her I'm sorry and I don't mean it now. She can come get me. Mom's like, it's too late now. That's not how this works, Doug. You don't do that. Well, he died of COVID. So yeah, and then there was issues with that after he died, and some more trauma popped up, and I was just like, oh, I'm done. So yeah, I've survived that. I've survived bullying. I know about bullying. So when you don't have a safe space in your home, that's your sanctuary, right? Well, I was bullied. When I say bullied, you're thinking kids. No, honey, teachers in elementary school. So, I'm getting beat the fuck out of me by my dad at home. And then I got some bitch yelling in my fucking face, embarrassing me in front of 25 kids. And then the bullying just, continued on to the kids later on. Then kids got involved. And I survived that. And then I've survived abuse, like physical abuse, mental abuse, in relationships. In 1998, I was diagnosed with severe Crohn's disease. In 2004, I had a resectioning because I had a perforation in my bowel and was septic and basically died there in the emergency room. Literally, I never saw a light. I'm holding onto the fucking ceiling and I'm screaming at God, do not let this happen. At the time, I'm a Christian, so I'm blaming the devil for why I'm dying. And I'm like, don't let the devil win, da 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 da. And like, who yells at God, right? This one right here. Fell back into my body. Dr. Hamrick, my surgeon, was shooketh as to how I survived it. He told my family when he went in, he was like, I took over, a feet of her small and large intestines. He said, right now we just got to wait, but it doesn't look good because I had to flush quarts of bile out of her gut. Like I had poop in my bloodstream. That's how bad this was. And he pretty much told my family like, So Stacy, my sister, is crying. Everybody's crying in the waiting room. And Stacy tells everybody, okay, we're going to tell her that she's going to be fine, that she's going to get fat, she'll be healthy, and she'll be better after this. Because Stacy worked in the medical field and she knew whenever you told a patient they're dying, that's the next thing that happens. But that was not an option for me. I didn't have time to die because I had a kid. I just had a baby. Christian was like 1. I couldn't leave. So she comes into the waiting room and tells me that I'm going to be great and that they got all the bad intestines out of me and everything's going to be fine. So I have survived Crohn's. In 2007, I had to have a sigmoidostomy. And then in 2013, I had to have a total proctolectomy or whatever you call it. They took my whole rectum and my colon, and I have a small bit of intestines left. So yeah. And now my son's calling me. But I love y'all. And if you want to work with me, I know all the things. You have trauma from religion, any type of trauma. I am your girl. I love you. This is We Are Magic and We Are One. And thank you for letting me vent. I love y'all so much. Thank you for your patience. Bye.